Kind regards to all. This day we are going to make a comparative review of the most completed motorcycle that came out in the 2017, which I have in my possession against her sister for that date and the current ones. Currently, many people have asked me why I bought this specific motorcycle and why I bought it in the second hand. During this video, I'm going to answer and show them why I chose to buy this bike. We are talking about the beautiful Pulsar Race 200 and its sister Pulsar NS 200 of the Bajaj brand. In general, when you have to go buy the motorcycle, you have to look at three main points. First, price, because what we can buy depends on that. Second, the level of technology that has acquired. Since the more range of technology your vehicle can have, the more economic it will buy. But for a speed apart and for any possible evolution that the vehicle may have, and third, quality. After a long investigation, I came to the conclusion that the best vehicle that I could acquire was Bajaj brand vehicle, since it was within the range of my budget, but because I chose the Pulsar Race 200 and not the Pulsar NS 200. Let's see the specification and why my choice was the best. We began by observing the aesthetic wide that these two bikes have, both the Pulsar Racer and the Pulsar NS. We can observe that each one handles a different style aesthetical. The Pulsar Race has an aggressive design that gives it a visual space since its style is a love a racing motorcycle, hence the name that Racer has. As soon as the Pulsar NS has the simple style, which is called NKD, which is observed is the absence of covers being simpler in its visual aspect. They had a total difference in the type of front and rear lighting, proving better lighting of the motorcycle Racer. This motorcycle is a 2017 model created with superior technology than the one they were just making or around in the country, unlike its 2017 sister. You could say that the reason is I came with technology that is just being implemented in 2022. Let's see the difference on the three main points when buying a motorcycle: price, technology, and quality. As for the price of the Racer, it's around the 7 or 2 million pesos. Of course, second hand. In the same model that I have, new is around the 12 million pesos. On the contrary, the Pulsar NS is around 5 or 6 million pesos. It's the same 2017 model. And taking into account that this model in my country didn't not yet have full injection technology. New were 11 million pesos and already comes with full injection technology. In this way, we see that the Racer motorcycle is more expensive than the NS sister in terms of the same GR model. Now, second point, technology. We start with the engine. The engine of the 2017 Racer is a 4-stroke engine with DTS-I technology. It is a patented technology of the same Baja brand, which is a double or triple digital injection. What the engine contains and which is given in the hand with the full injection system. Unlike its sister INS, it also has a 4-stroke engine, but it does not have the DTS-I technology. Instead, has a usual OHC technology. In this way, the Racer was better for having a system full injection to the INS that worked with a carburetor, which for the year 2022, the new Pulsar INS has the same technology that its predecessor Racer already had, now with the same type of engine. The type of cylinder capacity of the Racer is 199.5 cubic centimeters, like its sister of the same date that had the same cylinder capacity. But the current version of the 2022 changed, passing to 199.4, having a little less cylinder capacity than the Race. The power of the Racer is at 24.2 horsepower, which gives 9,715 revolutions per minute. As for the INS, it had 23.18 horsepower, giving 9,500 revolutions per minute. Again, the Racer surpassing its sister in power. A curious fact to denote is that a new version of the 2022 INS 200 implements the same engine that the 2017 Racer had, thus matching the advanced technology that the Racer already had in terms of engine. As for the breakers, the Racer motorcycle has the ABS disc brake system with a 300mm disc which provides complete braking security, being better than its sister INS, which did not have the system. Of course, the new INS implements the same technology again. Only it uses a 230 disc, and in general weight, the Racer is heavier than the INS, having 165 kilograms against 145 of its sister and 115 of the current version, being the Racer better than the INS in high speed control. Speaking of speed, the Racer can run up to 115 kilometers per hour, while its sister can reach 135 kilometers per hour. Of course, its new version, having the same engine technology, can now match the same speed as the Racer. Interesting things to note here is that the Racer does not have the stand for this style, allowing it to have a lower lean angle when cornered at high speed, contrary to the her sister INS, who has them in summary. In terms of quality, in general of the motorcycle, we find its low center of gravity satisfactory, which allows it to better take corners. Its rapid way of developing speed is innovative. Optical ensemble is ABS braking, is sporty sound, and it has the shock design in all its categories. That would be to the satisfactory thing about the bike, and what I would have against it would be that it has little forcefulness in low regime, and that its lighting in average is deficient. This in that its sister rarely surpassed it in every and after several years. Her Cordy sister inherited all the technology that the Racer 2017 had, which in the terms of quality showed that the technology of the Racer was superior for the year in which it was already. For the day of today, the Racer has the same technology that the 2017 already had, and the NS has the same technology. So personality, I must admit that is the best purchase I have made. I really like my motorcycle. It is in the technology that is just being implemented, so its lifetime is going to be quite long. Its speed is very good, better than its sister NS. In design is much more aggressive and prettier than its sister. Another curious fact is the fact that the drive of the Racer motorcycle can be seen from the outside, while the NS has the drive integrated. On that side, it is the NS is better, since it allows you to store in its narrower place. Of course, its design is in KD, that's it. It has almost no leads, while the Racer had a racing style, has many leads, which take up a lot of space when it is storing at home. I hope you like this review. In short, to make a 2017 motorcycle, its technology was worth every peso because it was cheaper. Plus, I got it almost new, so I don't regret the purchase, demonstrating in this way that the Pulsar Racer is better and is a superior to its sister Press NS.